Now, over the years, it seems like a lot of people who used to be in Drake's corner and be on Drake's side have totally flipped on him and have now done a 180-degree spin on how they feel about Drake and who they think that he is. And you have to ask yourself, why?
Motown or can you feel the mic? If I ain't rock, then I'm Joe Lou. Knock him out quick with the 1-2. If I can make it, so can you. Life is just no excuse. Your move.
All right, now we have to look at how Drake moves. How does Drake diss people? How does he get back at people? He goes after the women closest to his ops every single time he does this, and in every example, there is someone that he's done this with. When you look at Common, him and Common had a scathing diss at Drake, which people forget about, called "Sweet," and it was dope. He really went at him, but Common was mad that Drake had stolen Serena from Common, which was a shiesty move. And once again, when Tyga dissed Drake by saying he's like a fake rapper or whatever, Drake ended up flying out Black China somewhere and hanging out with her, basically, hanging out, and so this is how he does it, and if there's even more examples with Chris Brown, there's Rihanna. With Meek Mill, there's Nicki Minaj. With Kanye, he did Kiki, do you love me? Basically knowing that Kiki is a nickname for Kim Kardashian. This has been something that he does constantly over and over and over again. And I know there's so many examples that I'm forgetting and missing out on, but I just wanted to list the main ones right there because it's so absurd and so underhanded to a point. I know nothing is off limits in beef. This is what Pusha T said when he was asked, does he feel bad for anything he said about Drake? And he said no, because nothing's off limits on beef. But like you can tell that Pusha T went off as soon as his wife was mentioned, and then he was like, okay, he dropped a nuclear bomb that was Adonis, and then changed Drake's image forever. But which he didn't learn. Drake did not learn that time, and it seems like he didn't learn this time with Kendrick Lamar. After mentioning family stuff, because he Drake is the first one who mentioned family, and both beefs, Kendrick's and Push's, and so he didn't learn it all. And it's quite hilarious to me now because he's gotten his comeuppance and he's gotten everything he deserves in terms of how he operates and how he moves in this world. Constantly going after people's women is not the smartest play to do. And really, this is how he does it. And even in the most recent example with UMG, he unfollowed everybody except for the head of Universal Music Group's daughter or whatever. And then that's the only person he's following, knowing that his fan base is basically going to attack this woman. I mean, the Drake stands are out there. If you think they're gone, they're not gone. They still here. They still out here. All right. So be careful. Because they're attacking anybody Drake says to attack. And it's not like a situation where it's like, oh, I didn't know that they were going to do that. Man, my fans are so crazy. No, he knew that they were going to do that. And he did it on purpose, basically, to as a slight versus his ops, straight up. And this is what he does. This is how he moves. Is so shisty and underhanded and just not the right way to stand up to things. He has the female base in terms of audience, so he uses that against all of his ops, basically. But I just think it's so underhanded. I'm definitely happy that he's gotten knocked down a few pegs. You know what I'm saying? And this is why people turned on him. Because of the way you move, the way you diss, the way you constantly get in the beef. If he just would have stayed out of everybody's way, keep on making hits, keep on making dance songs, everybody would have been happy. The Future probably wouldn't have turned on him. Metro Boomin, Kanye. You don't even hear Lil Wayne standing up for Drake, which is kind of funny, or Baby, or any of them. You don't hear any of them standing up for Drake, which is crazy. You know, it's like They just left Drake on defending for himself. It's a 20v1 because no one will stand by your side. It'd be a 20v20 if you was moving right, but you're not. So this is what happens, man. And this is beef. This is the rap game. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's competition till it gets personal. He makes it personal way too many times. Let me know what y'all think, man. Should this stuff be off limits like I think, or is this stuff just a part of beef and a part of the way it is, Because sometimes it's friendly competition. Sometimes it's like just you going at each other and you keeping the family out of it. And sometimes it's just all out. It don't matter. Let me know what y'all think.
Hold up, throw that thing on me till I get swollen. I don't care if it's counterfeit. Roll up like I'm pulling up to the grid. Get toe up like I never slow up. Friction, when it come to raps, you gon' get this diction. Everything slaps like it's Jada, I'm dissing. Y'all some good writers when it comes to fiction. So first I got tasks, I'm spitting.